Hello everyone, and greeting from Iran. My name is Saeed Jafari. I'm a science communicator based in Tehran in Iran and co-lead and director of international and science communication of the Heritage of the Sky project, a legacy of the 100th anniversary of the International Astronomical Union. This talk is going to be about the idea behind the project and its concept and how we can communicate the dark sky to raise awareness to our public in Iran. The idea of the project dates back to February 2017, when we came up with the initial idea, and we spent almost 6 months choosing the name of the project and the visual identity that was very important to us. The heritage of this kind of name was chosen from 40 suggested names. We tried to choose more names that can be translated conceptually and semantically into most language of the world. In visual identity, as the name of the project implies, and the mountain that is in it as a symbol, it consists of the three elements of identity, nature, and star trails in the night sky. These three concepts contain the main message of the project, our identity drawn from the legacy of our ancestors' life on Earth, and that still remains. Um, During the year we worked on the project structure, one of our goals was to identify challenges that are targeted the three goals of UN Sustainable Development. The contest aimed to raise awareness about the night sky as a reflection of our distant past and brief look at our forebears' heritage. We are believing that we are responsible for the past in regards to knowing it, to make it known to others, and to keep it for future generations. So our mission is to promote and safeguard natural, cultural, and historical astronomy national heritage sites by running education and outreach projects. In the long-term mission, we intend to involve many organizations and individuals in the work to show the rich and significant aspect of culture and heritage of their nations. Over the plateau of Iran, photo contest was a highlight of the Heritage of the Sky project that we decided to plan for its implementation in a long-term mission. All our past, from what is remained in the form of rituals and traditions from our ancestors to old and new monuments, to the nature and geography of Iran, all this led us to target the national heritage of Iran along with the night sky frame. So you can see official poster, which is also inspired by the national symbol of Iran, Damavand Summit. The contest was designed around two main categories: national heritage, historical heritage, and intangible heritage. And with the subcategory on photomemorative, so all submissions should include, in addition to the night sky, national heritage or natural heritage, the photograph image. The project was generally implemented in three main categories over a year and a half. It was in February 2019 that we got together with the core team members to finalize the concept and its design. Until May, we shifted the planning a bit due to the social and economic condition that existed in Iran. And so we decided to launch the contest in September. Following its announcement, we published information-oriented content about the historical and natural sites in the project social media so that the audience is aware of the importance of these national heritages. 4 months later, in December, we closed the submission, and finally, by the end of the December, after end of judging, our audience took part in a public closing ceremony event to announce and award the winners. The submitted works, as I mentioned, were judged in three categories. We are delighted that we were able to bring together 12 national and international experts in the field of photography, astrophotography, and literature. However, we have faced the challenges to find several female juries, and we could only find one woman who had time. On the other hand, narrative section, we tried to target the photography's narrative ability for the connection between national heritage and the night sky. In general, the images were evaluated in two stages and the narration in one stage. It was very important for us that photographers from all over Iran sent images of lesser known national heritage sites And fortunately, people in different locations from different gender and cultural backgrounds submitted over 2,000 photos with informative storytelling from relevant sites. In the award astronomy, we brought together astrophotographers, amateur astronomers, and the tourism community to discuss how to empower the public with the tools and resources to help bringing back the night sky. We also invited 6 featured speakers from the different backgrounds to talk about the effect of light pollution, the importance of saving dark sky places, introducing archaeoastronomical sites, and other related topics. At the end of the event, our jurors awarded prizes to the winner of the first, second, and third place, which was statues of actual topography of Downward Summit. Finally, all awarded and highly commended photos were also invited to participate in a week-long exhibition showcased during the award ceremony hosted in Tehran. A couple of good comments we received, and that was wide-reaching announcement and good coordination we did. The accessibility of informative graphics and speakers' videos were also among those effective factors. And that was because we collaborated with science writers, journalists, graphic designers for sharing a series of supplementary content from the National Heritage Sites. The dissemination of the final report was very impressive for us. Our works presented on Iranian state television and published in several national popular science magazine and newspapers. One of the awarded photos also feature the cover image of the IAU 100 final reports. We were extremely glad to see this effort published in the special issue of IAU CAP Journal. I hope the lesson learned are useful for future dark sky and SciCam projects. We have a good chance to collaborate with the Research Institute of Cultural Heritage and Tourism in Iran to get permission for nighttime access to all World Heritage Sites for night sky photographers, especially women and young girls who find it difficult to access these sites for night sky photography. Now we are trying to expand the heritage of the sky into a project without borders. So we are looking for national organizers or a committee to host the contest in their own country or join our international organizing committee. If you are interested in participating on this project, so please fill out the form I will send you in the chat after my talk. I'm very happy to be part of the SARS team, the institution that organized this event. SARS has a strong focus to foster more diverse, inclusive, equal actions in its astronomy education and outreach initiatives. The contest wouldn't have been possible without the hardship and enthusiasm of many, many volunteers. This is a legacy of more than a year of effort and dedication of 20 outreach professionals and astronomy communicators, and also great jury members who participated. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all our teams, our collaborators, our supporters, in particular IAU 100 team and IAU Office for Astronomy Outreach for their amazing efforts and they did under one sky.